Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. On this one, we're going to be taking a look at Robocop Rogue City, a game that came out of nowhere since the last time we saw anything about Robocop was in 2014 when they tried to reboot the franchise. Now, I have tried to play this game before, and being the knucklehead that I am, I kind of did not forget, I did forget to turn on the streamer mode, so I had to scrap the entire footage, and so we're gonna be starting all over again. And this is kind of hilarious because the only thing that happened between me recording this and the previous take is like me rewatching the original trilogy. And the first two movies are still pretty damn awesome. The third one, I'm not that much fond of. I think they even changed the protagonist who portrayed Alex Murphy. But this game takes a little weird mix of when it's set up, as it will introduce the drug Nuke, which was a key component of the second movie. And it's still gonna maintain the person who was as if the second guy in charge during the first movie, who was responsible for taking out the guy from the corporation who actually put together the whole Robocop protocol and the actual concept, which was presented to the president of Omnicorp. So it's kind of a strange mix, but I think we're still gonna be able to have some fun with it. So I'm gonna shut up now, we're gonna jump into it, and hopefully this is gonna be fun for all of us.
You give us 3 minutes, and we give you the world. Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared in the Baltic Sea. Confused seamen mistakenly opened fire on the last Lapland reservation, killing 12. Thankfully, our homesick sailors are back on U.S. soil. Welcome back, boys. In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources, the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity remains unknown. This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit.
Your filthy hands off me! Shut
I'm sorry. There seems to be a
disturbance? I'm a big fan. Now move! Don't adjust your television sets. Your regularly scheduled program will be back shortly. Now, this message goes out to the new guy in town. It seems that you're looking to spend some money in this great city of ours. I'm here to tell you that the Torchheads are open for business. You may have heard of us as the #1 supplier of Nuke in old Detroit. The most potent, addictive drug available in front of every convenience store, school, or library near you. But that's not all we're capable of. Let's get you up here. We'll get Officer Howard to illustrate the point. You see, Officer Howard made a drug bust that cost us a lot of money. We want to reward this dutiful officer with a performance bonus. A lifetime supply of Nuke. Oh man, you're gonna have the time of your life. There you go. Enjoy. New guy, us Torchheads are more than capable of doing whatever you need done in our city. So what is it, huh? Arson, smuggling, drug dealing, good old-fashioned murder. We do it all. You've got the money. We've got the power. So let's talk.
Okay, so I was wrong. It's the CEO himself from the movies, not the second guy who Alex shot at the end of the first movie. And yeah, the facial animation lacks a little in the desired department, but still, it's a fun game, I hope. I'm more than 2
Good to
hours
see you,
in, so I cannot refund it.
Lieutenant's at the main entrance to the TV station.
So, this is actually funny because this is a French military weapon, but it still does make an appearance in the movies. And for those of you who used to play Counter-Strike 1.6, you might know this beauty as well. It wasn't the most accurate thing, but it was still a fun thing to use from time to time.
The ground's shaking. Judgment Day's here!
Not really sure why Alex parked all the way back.
Here for the show. Go get him, Robo.
So I'm gonna assume this is somewhere between the first and the second movie. I haven't really played through like the actual game that much. I played through like the initial first act, or what's waiting for us at the Channel 9 station, and some stuff afterwards in the Detroit city.
Like this, we're gonna run short of body bags.
But we're gonna see.
10 milligrams of diazepam to make it comfortable.
See something falling down.
We can't wait any longer. Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages. But sir... Roger that. Over and out.
What is the situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation.
Looks like I'm on my way out.
Not so fast, buddy. Who do you think is gonna clean up this place? I'm not letting you off that easily.
You sound just like my wife.
If that's the case, let's get you patched up. We wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Press here. Medic! There you are, partner.
Lewis?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude! The police want us to release the hostages! So no hard feelings!
Hey! You can't go in yet! We need to wait for the reinforcements!
Reinforcements have arrived.
I knew you'd say something like that.
That was a weird glitch.
We need to find another way. It is too dangerous to cross.
For me. But you can take the heat. Go, I'll figure something out. Besides, you could do with a head start. Go on.
I've got a signet ring. How much do you think I could get for it?
Is it gold?
It was taken off someone famous. Just look at him. He looks kind of familiar.
And also pay attention to the tattoos you see there, identical to the one who was talking on the TV news. Like the left and right hand location of the tattoos.
Anyone expecting a silver freak?
Drop it, scum.
Let's give him a walk!
Okay, so his hand cannon makes a return, and you can actually pick up the weapons of these knuckleheads, but the Uzi is not the most accurate thing ever. And on top of it, there seems to be like secrets which you can come across, and even collectibles. So at like the end of certain missions, you get like a score of how successful you were, depending on how many secrets you discovered, how much criminal items you've uncovered. Like for example, here we have the nuke, so crime evidence plus 25. This all adds to like the overall score, which we can have at the end of this. And we have access to the map, and with like the left mouse button, which you zoom in, your targeting manages to highlight the enemies, but also it can like investigate, and later once we like uncover the skill tree, we're gonna have like abilities to be better at detection or deduction, or being able to deal with like certain instances, have more of the silver tongue situation on our hands, so we're more persuasive, and so on and such. So there's actually like a replay value to this. Oh crap. Yeah, stood right in the grenade. Now, the fun thing is, you can actually manage to, if you are successful enough, shoot the guy while he's trying to throw something at you, like the grenade, and the bullets can either make it bounce off, or it can like detonate in his hand. Like the higher level of targeting will actually allow you to see if there's someone still behind the walls and so on and such. So the cool thing is that they really give you the replay value. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Evacuate immediately. Warning. All personnel.
Worried about the weight limit?
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
I doubt you had time between all the heroics, but I got a keycard from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you. They sabotaged the elevators and staircase too. They obviously don't want to be disturbed.
The fun thing is that Lois herself will be helping us out.
That graffiti is fresh.
I bet some of those idiots are still here.
These are like the medkits which we use. There's also like a skill which allows you to upgrade how many you can hold on to.
Whew. Any more tricks up your sleeve? What a warm welcome, don't you think?
There's some more nuke. Have to keep checking everywhere though. I love these knuckleheads.
Nice and easy.
Let's fix up. Fake money. We go from stolen wallets to Nuke to fake money. It looks like this guy overdosed. Oh, it's just dumb.
Almost there.
But the fun thing was that the way this game starts is exactly how actually the first Robocop movie starts too. You give us 3 minutes and we give you the world. Those news are actually what starts the movie. And the fun thing is though that in the movies they go over like these ridiculous scenarios, like the presidents of the United States or something went out to some space station and some other space station fired, or there's like a nuclear or atomic power plant in the heart of Amazon jungle which is leaking nuclear waste or something, and so the scenarios are just ridiculous. And here actually the guys start to have AK-47s, and some of them even like do have a body armor, so it takes a little longer for you to take these knuckleheads out. So as you can see, I can like take this and start using this. There's even like a sequence where you can start grabbing like office monitors. And use those to be as in a projectile of sorts. I don't know if there's anything I can pick up in here. I honestly think I missed like a secret when I first time played through this. I highly doubt I'll be able to pick up all the collectibles. But you can get quite a lot of achievements for quite a lot of dumb stuff in this game. So we have to use the vision.
I am detecting a short circuit. We need to isolate the cables.
I think I've got something just for that.
You are very resourceful.
Thanks, but I'd say it was a team effort. They're holding everyone in the studio. It's on the 30th floor. Huh?
So, our friends in blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph.
Chopper's ready.
I've got to go, but the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests with a decent amount of amusement, so don't skimp on the nuke. See ya.
What a freaking psycho. We need to be quick before they kill anyone else. I know that look, Murphy. You saw something, didn't you?
We are here to enforce the law, Lewis. Let us stay focused.
Right. Just keep in mind that I'm here if you need me, partner.
Slime bags detected.
Just look at that, boys! The police dog and its bitch!
Not sure which one is which.
You're gonna take that back.
You know, you would assume, but by this time they already know that just your regular stuff won't do the trick. So these are like the monitors which I can grab and toss them. as if they were made out of paper. Anything else? Checking all the rooms. You can heal. Pick up the med kit. But I love it how Lois actually walks right in front of us. If you actually tried to go full auto with AK-47, you would not be able to maintain an aim for a long time. It would just fly off into the air.
Nice and easy.
The recoil is quite severe, so you have to keep the shots as if in burst mode. Okay, that seems to have deep fried him well enough. Trying to see if there's anything I might have possibly missed. Just trying to take a look, because if you are a game developer and you hide these things, well, I don't know. I still highly doubt I will be able to come across everything. But man, leaving the nuke out in the open in the kitchen of the office, oh my god, I would go bananas. Can you imagine if you would have to work here and that would be over there and people would be heating up God knows what? I would go probably bonkers from having to smell everyone's lunch. I would hate sitting over there. Bunch of nukes. Just want to make sure I clear out whatever I can. Strong antidepressant. Okay. But why is it left in the conference room? I do not know.
Let him pass! It's your fault they'll die!
Okay, we're gonna be breaching again, so we have to do this again. Try to burst through the doors and get as many of them as possible. When you face criminals who have taken hostage, you have only a few seconds to eliminate the threat and protect the innocent. So we have to use my not so extraordinary reflexes in order to do this.
Thank God you've come. This lady really needs to see a doctor.
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
A gunshot can be quite problematic.
We have rescued 3 hostages, one with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Requesting urgent medical assistance. Over.
Depending on what it can penetrate or damage, you can be looking at quite a lot of trouble if you live long enough to talk about it. Seems like we can only hold these 3 magazines. Nice. Now when it comes to like trying to shoot through these open spaces, you can actually do it, but I've had some really mixed results. Also, the objects like this one, which are obviously painted red to indicate that they will blow up, you can use them as a projectile, but you need to be careful, because if you throw it, okay, we have some glitch. If you throw it, but the guys are shooting at you, the explosion will happen literally right next to you, so you will take the damage instead of it exploding besides them. So you have to be careful on how you do that. And sure, I don't have to use the AK at all, but it seems to be dealing a slightly better with the more armored knuckleheads. I'm not really sure what's the ammunition that Robocop is using in his hand cannon. But if it works, it works. Okay, we still know there's one. I did not see the other one. There should be still one more guy. Yeah, you see, I was either standing way too close or someone shot at me, and so it unfortunately exploded. Seriously, what the hell was there? Like a wholesale on explosives? Efficiency of the pistol can be all over. I think I just got two of those knuckleheads at the same time. You see, they put something behind the corner and immediately you might miss it. So I'm gonna try to find as much stuff as I can. It should also like show us the objectives. Like right now it's just the breaking news. We have to find and rescue the remaining hostages. Seems like they're preparing this set for something. Okay, that dude took forever to start shooting at me. Thank you for the ammo. Let's heal up. I'm playing this on hard because I literally portray a walking tank. Almost sounds like ATST. I'm hoping that with the streamer mode on, we won't have any more issues and I'll be able to bring this to the channel. And we're gonna have a little situation here. Unfortunately, Robo cannot jump. It's kind of funny now that even like our visor shows the crack.
Sure thing, Mom. What are we having?
It's a surprise. Little man, have you washed your hands?
Do I really have to? I wasn't playing in the dirt.
Of course you do. No more discussion.
So at least in 2014, they tried to flesh out his family a little bit more.
What do you think about the color of this dress? I'm not sure if I like the pattern.
Because in the first movie, they barely touched upon the topic.
James really looks up to you. He said in school that he wants to be a police officer just like his dad.
It was more like topic of the later movies when they tried to touch upon the family. I think I saved everyone.
No sudden moves, cop! I'm not dying here! Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot! You hear me?
You work so hard, honey. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey, wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to Nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got 3 seconds! 3!
Our family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Promise me, we will stay like this forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Alex. You okay there, Murphy?
I don't understand how that one person is a hostage, yet she's able to keep holding a camera.
What does it want? Get it away from me!
I am sorry.
Can't you see? It's unstable!
Ma'am, please, calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. Though for some of us, the night has just begun.
I can pay my bail now. Cash? No problem. Do you take singles?
Get back in line.
They're here. Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine? Especially one as unreliable as Robocop. We asked Max Becker, the head of security concepts at OCP.
Now quiet!
We would never put a defective product on the streets. That's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life and death situation. Why? Does it really know right from wrong?
Listen, I would trust this guy with my kids. I mean, if I had any. This was just an isolated glitch. Thank you.
Mr. Becker, I've got more questions.
I just want to snap her little neck. But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed. Time to see what's hiding in that metal head of yours.
We know what's in Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I need your report on the TV station incident. On the double.
On it, Sarge.
You can even look around the police department, pick up incident reports. Missing body, Nancy McGuire, Michael Briggs. Mr. McGuire, husband, body has gone missing during transfer to Hawthorne's funeral home. Moreover, there's no information on such delivery in funeral home's record. It's the third report of a missing cadaver. Someone is stealing the bodies. Quite morbid. Sergeant still looks like Sergeant from the movies. So that's nice. It's just the indication of where the hell am I supposed to go. That's still slightly all over the place.
When will this be fixed? Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking to spend a dime on our equipment.
And they took more of the old school approach to the design, so from the 80s and the actual original movie, not from the 2014 reboot.
Why don't you take a seat for me? That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
So, here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrapyard as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
So this is the evaluation. There's no secondary objective this time. I was able to actually find 2 of the secrets. I got even better rating. First time I played through this, I got rating B because I missed one of the secrets. And so this gives you like points or experience which you can then allocate to your skills. And these skills are what's gonna make you even more deadly. So I have actually 3 points to allocate. When you reach only like level 2 or rank B, you have only 2 points. So what I can actually do here is like go over what does what thing. So bonus weapon damage, we have damage reduction, so we reduce the received damage. We have vitality, so I can use fuse boxes to recover 50% of my health, and have even 4 of the medkits. So I need to reach this first stage. Then, of course, I would need to go for the second one, and then for the third one. So this is where the replay value and constructing your builds will come in handy. I have honestly zero idea what to focus upon. Dash allows you to ram into enemies. Focus, your reflexes allow you to see the environment in slow motion for a slow time. Scanning lets you hit enemies behind cover by bouncing bullets off certain spots. Activates Robocop vision to use. So this was implemented in the second movie only once. Yeah, I watched all of them. I don't know. The game made me want to watch it. What can I tell you? Maybe you're gonna watch it now too. Scanning lets you more often detect helpful information such as safe combination or discover hidden objects and rooms. Psychology, double earned public trust points. So I would probably go with the deduction and the psychology, so we can put point here, we can do the enhanced scanning, and we can put point over here, and once I get like 2 or 180 points of EXP, I will get another point which can go to psychology, and then depending on how the combat and everything will be playing out, we can go for these next skills.
Well, I can already see some unwanted activity in your hippocampus. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? Would save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
But we...
It even looks like the doctor has a robotic prosthetic.
Well, can't say we didn't try. Everyone get back to whatever
I missed
the fuck
this.
we usually do around here.
It's like, honestly, going around with your right mouse pressed all the time is probably heavily advised. So the program's main purpose is to produce an advanced 24-hour mechanical police officer, a hybrid of cybernetic technology and human brain. The element that sets the program apart from others is the human donor, an experienced police officer whose abilities and professional experience will be integrated into the machine's onboard computer. All that is made possible through the use of donor's brain. So the thing was different from the 2014 with the original was that the wife actually gave a approval, and because OCP or the Omnicorp Corporation owns the police department, as apparently they kind of like run it or finance it. Because Murphy signed some sort of paperwork in the original, they were able to take his body and like do whatever the hell they want. Like they even amputated one of the arms, which still survived, and so on and such. So they completely just kept only minuscule amount of stuff. Since OCP owns Detroit's police, and OCP, like any successful corporation, is profit-driven, the work of all police officer must become cost-effective. To educate you and your subordinates on how to fulfill your duties at the lowest possible cost, we have prepared a brochure entitled, Is It Worth Intervening? And we have already that skill point, so I can just go ahead and bump it in here. And so we have like 2 skills now at level 1. I'm not really sure what's like the maximum level Murphy can reach.
Man, I tell you, it was crazy in that TV station.
Good job you had Murphy.
And this is like reference to even the first movie. There was a guy like this in the locker room. Police officers were considering
What
striking.
seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try? Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker?
I wanted you to be safe out there.
Yeah, you guys, very fun.
I don't think they got the memo about being cost effective. That's a lot of hardware. Okay, so besides like the main objective, we're gonna have also like side objectives, and those you trigger by walking around and interacting.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Reed is in the briefing room, and I have my hands full. There are so many complaints filing in that I can't keep up. It's getting crazy in here. Could you open up another line and help me?
I am here to serve the public trust.
Take the spot on the podium. You're a lifesaver, Robo.
This line is open. Please form an orderly queue.
Officer, I have a problem. My neighbors are hostile toward me. I think it's because they're jealous of my new dog. Why would they get so worked up every time I take him for a walk?
What is his name?
He has a beautiful red coat, so I call him Fire. He likes to hide, so sometimes I have to yell, "Fire! Fire!" to find him.
Idiot.
Anyway, can you do something about my neighbors?
Yeah, you disrupt public order.
Your behavior disrupts public order. I must issue a ticket.
That's fine. I don't mind paying the price for having the cutest dog in all Detroit.
Next, please.
I got something for you, officer. I know where you can find a wanted criminal. That poster over there says there's a reward for that information. And I want it.
I want details.
Are you blind? I'm the guy from that poster, so... Here I am. Now, give me the money.
I will have to detain you.
Fine, but I still get the reward, right?
And this guy is freaking high as kite. No, you do not.
No.
You cops don't appreciate honesty.
Take him away. Next, please.
Officer, I would like to report my son missing.
How old is he?
He's 24, but he's never been gone for so long without letting me know.
How long has it been?
Just over 2 days now.
We do not consider an adult missing within 72 hours.
Oh, please, I'm begging you. Something's not right. You really need to find him.
Okay, provide me with details.
What is his name and address?
George Elkins, 7706 Orchard Avenue.
Let me check. Your son was found dead 2 hours ago.
What? Oh, no.
Thanks for the help.
And we got more experience thanks to this. So we can look around even more, see if there's anything.
Can't do it. There is no way. I can deal with blood, guts, but puke is a no-go for me. Oh, be a sport and move his ass to the drunk tank for me. You've got your special gloves and extra protection, so you shouldn't mind.
We're just gonna throw this guy over the shoulder.
Just take him downstairs. I owe you one, Murphy.
Like a sack of potatoes.
The smell is following you. I'm gonna be sick.
I don't remember getting on a roller coaster.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go to the actual shooting range.
Who's back home? Just toss him in one of the empty cells.
Finally. Home.
And here we can find even the knucklehead who gave himself up. Yeah, can I just like reach and pull him by that choker and just bang his head against the bar, or is that like some sort of violation of something? Now we can go to the shooting range. Here you can actually get up to like 3 achievements straight out of the gate if you reach like over 500 points.
Scheduled for calibration. Step right up and press the button when you're ready. 50 points is what OCP calls a passing grade. Shouldn't be a problem to you.
So shooting 40 head is a little bit better point-wise. But I have had instances where even like shooting like that can result in you not actually getting the full kill, because the burst does not exactly destroy the target. But if you pick up the game at the start and you start playing, if you manage to get those 500 points, that's 3 achievements just like nothing. Start to go a little bit faster. Wasn't sure if I'd get that one, but I was able to reload. Kind of funny how this gun has like infinite ammunition. I'm not really sure if Murphy's able to transfer atoms of air into bullets. But it is what it is. I just hope I'll be able to reach the score I had before. I think I'm actually doing slightly better. Yeah, I think I got more now. If you shoot for the body, you get less points in the shooting range. Yeah, I missed that one, but 622 is quite decent.
Hi, Murphy.
Looks like the server room. Man, wires like that's just a hazard waiting to happen. And there's the garage. We're gonna have to go there later.
So, what's on today's...
It's no secret that crime has been on the rise ever since what the media's named the new guy in town showed up in the city. The word on the street is that he wants to spend a lot of money in old Detroit, and that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services. We need to find him before things get out of control.
Where do we look?
Our best bet is to see if he made contact with the Torchheads. Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade downtown. It's become a high-activity area for punks.
Understood.
Everyone else, keep your eyes open. Any questions?
Any word on Briggs?
What happened to Briggs?
He's been missing since yesterday.
Shit.
Officer Briggs remains missing. That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the 2 cases connected?
No reason to assume so. But if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new. All right, now get out there.
You go ahead, partner. I need to write this report, and there's something else I need to do first.
The fun thing is, though, I've never seen Robocop actually make a single report or do any paperwork in any of those movies. That was the funniest thing ever. And lots of the police work is actually you filing the reports. I don't think I could ever do the job of a police officer. Especially lately, like I've noticed that my patience is really getting shorter and shorter. So we don't have any side objectives right now, so that guy should have told me that he'd done something with the car. Yep, scraping the bottom.
You came to clean up this city, didn't you?
So here's the fun thing.
Easier to burn it up
You can actually
all to the
start
ground.
issuing tickets because someone parks too close to the fire hydrant, their parking meter has expired, and so on. It's the most hilarious thing ever.
One parking ticket is all it takes to improve mindfulness.
So we have quite a large location to investigate. There's actually quite a few things that can be done in here. So I'm gonna try to do something.
Murphy, this is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
So the SUX 6000 was a big thing in the first movie. I absolutely don't like the design of the car. But, oh well, what the hell do I know, right? So we can go with the stolen vehicle, which is gonna redirect us from where we were meant to go to an entirely different section. And we can try to follow this because it's a little bit a longer quest line.
Who's there? Oh, it's only you.
One thing which I kind of noticed is this lazy work where they like put this sort of shitty wallpaper on, and in the next room it's absolutely identical. So they kind of do repeat that quite a lot, so looking into the interiors of some of these things is just painful. At least if they would use like 6 templates and rotate in between them, I would be much more happy. But, oh what the hell, let's go talk to this person.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name, but I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently, but I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like. But can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
So here we have like options. Psychology 2, if we have that skill, we can use it, for example. So it's almost like in Fallout or so, depending on how much of a silver tongue you are or what skills you have, you can use those options.
Concealment of information detected.
You think you can scare me with that technical mumbo jumbo?
Come clean now, or there will be serious repercussions.
Okay, you win. So there's this boy, Scott. He works for me on and off. He might have something to do with your case. Let me open his locker for you. That's his locker. Go on, have a look.
So previously, because I did not have that skill, I had to request like access to the shop, and I was like forced to go up here, investigate, and somewhere over here there was like some sort of document by the trash can, this piece of paper, which let me know that this person was like responsible. So I had to go back to the shopkeeper. Ooh, nice Corvette. And so it played out differently. So depending on what skills you invest into, it's gonna change your playthrough.
And what do you reckon? Is he your man?
For the time being. Where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Okay, tell me about Scott.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month, he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Is he a temporary worker?
You could say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
And you let him come back?
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle, and I let him come back. Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank, it's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
Okay.
That is all for now.
Hey! Make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
Okay, so now we have to go and find where Scott is. Unfortunately, I can't do it through here. I have to take another way. I can speed up a little bit so it does not take forever. But man, if I would have to live here, I would go bananas. Problem is, even like the upper floors have the same wallpaper. Slightly disappointing. Seriously, like 6 versions and rotate them. That would be not so noticeable. Quite a lot of junk and lots of stuff. Looks like they're trying to build something in here, even. Oh god, I messed up good.
You must be Scott. What did you do with the blue SUX 6000 that you stole?
Hey, well, why would I have anything to do with that?
I have found evidence in Ben's shop.
You can't possibly help me. I don't want to cause any more trouble, especially for Ben.
Admitting to a crime is the best course of action for any young offender.
I can't go to juvie. Who's gonna fix this mess?
My duty is to serve the public trust.
Okay. I admit. It was me who jacked the SUX. But he didn't leave me any choice.
Who is he?
I can't tell you. If he knew I gave him away, he'd take revenge on Ben. Oh god! It must be those thugs! We're dead! No one is gonna save us.
If they are criminals, then they are the ones who need saving.
Hello? Anybody home? Where are you, Scotty boy?
You can only hide. Oh, shit. It's the metal. I'm hit.
So
I tell you for this.
there's some new piece of evidence.
Anything else you need to know? Just shoot. But not literally.
Who's responsible?
Who did you mean by him?
It's Rex, from the local gang. I only did petty jobs for him mostly, but this time he made me steal that car. He said he wanted the SUX 6000 we were repairing at Ben's. When I said it was too hot, he slashed me with his knife.
Why were you hiding?
You saw those thugs. They were looking for me. They realized I tricked them. They wanted the SUX 6000 from Ben's shop, but I didn't want to get him into trouble, so I stole a different one. I doubt anyone would have given a shit, but word on the street is that it belongs to the mayor's niece.
Any criminal matters should be reported to the police.
I know. I just thought I could figure this out by myself. Ben was right from the start. I shouldn't have gone down this road.
That is all for now.
There was that piece of paper. Yo kid, boss was not impressed with what you did with the SUX, but he's a reasonable guy and will let you keep your nimble fingers as long as you show up in Chop Chop before nightfall. Yeah, woof. Well, that guy is gonna wake up with a terrible headache. And the one thing which I've also noticed and experienced during my first run with the game was that actually when I was like done in the garage and I tried to leave it, the game actually crashed. I'm not really sure if this is running on Unreal Engine or what they're using right now, but yeah. Also, this is another crime. So
Citizen, I'm ordering you to discontinue this deliberate act of vandalism.
Screw you, man!
So the fun thing is that you have like active tracking almost, where you see the footprints. Man, this guy can like put some distance between his footsteps. What is he, like jumping? But it will guide us to that trash can. He could have just kept running, I think. Right? Like, what would happen if you would run in a circle around the building and just try to confuse the guy?
So, what you gonna do? You can't put me behind bars. I'm still a kid and only done it once. Just let me off with a warning, will ya?
So if you do this, you get like a negative relationship with this guy, and if you do this, I have no clue what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna try the second option.
It is my duty to warn you not to commit that, or any violation again.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll do my best not to get caught again.
That's not what I was referring to, you knucklehead. But okay, we now have to head to the chop shop. And there's like an expired parking meter or something in here. So that's another ticket.
For some to learn
Someone
how not
knocked
to
out
lose
his
the track of
tooth,
time.
including the gold one.
I could have
He's
sworn this
asking if
guy is
anyone
like
found it.
taking a leak. Problem is with this hairdo, they look exactly like the knuckleheads who were in the TV station. I think even in here, can like turn on.
What does eviction mean? And who's a debt collector? Why can't I open the door for him? Dad, tell me the truth. Are we poor?
Any dope heads washing jelly beans or marble just kicks.
Dad?
tired of your kids asking annoying questions? You just want to relax after a long day of work, but someone won't let you?
Are we going to be okay? Dad, I'm scared.
Snoozers. Sleeping pills for kids. Just one pill can guarantee 5 hours of peace. Nap time just became your decision. Sleep tight, son.
Yeah, the commercials in the movies were absolutely hilarious. Like, some sort of protective security system so that your car won't get stolen, but it zaps to living hell the guy who tries to steal it. And I think in the commercial was one of the guys who even like portrayed Batman or was in one of the Batman movies. Forgot the guy's name. I'm terrible with names in general, but yeah, it's just the commercials were absolutely hilarious. Like there was this sunscreen which can protect you from the California sun, but then there was like a warning that the frequent use of it will cause skin cancer and all these things. And I was like, what the hell? So hopefully we won't have a crash and it's gonna work. And there's like some sort of system which we need to figure out on how the hell to open up these doors. So we can see that like guys were hanging around over here, but what we want is this. And then what I want to do is press it. It's kind of weird that the guys are immediately waiting for us. Okay. And yeah, you can even pick up the Harley or whatever is this and like toss it at these knuckleheads and it will like explode. And some of the explosives actually cause like this weird effect. It looks like that one movie, the Gentleman something, the parody about the James Bond franchise. The guy who's responsible for it recently made Argyle. I did not like that movie. I just don't know. The CGI in it was just totally bad. It was overused, and the movie was just eh. So I don't know, but your opinion might differ heavily. I never really took it too far with the movie channel. They might actually do something with movies just on this channel. But the problem is that whatever you try to do when it comes to movies, if you don't use just like static pictures or video game footage, it's just impossible to use anything because you get immediately copyright, which is the most idiotic thing, because I have put in so many games like fully on the channel, like when I play through them from start to finish, and not a goddamn thing. Like the only thing which people bitch and moan about is the actual audio. So I'm like, that's just the dumbest thing ever. Focus, engineering, vitality, armor. I think I'll go with the armor. But we don't have to put in the point right now. You have to be careful around the exploding vehicles because you can sustain damage that way as well. I just don't trust this car. In the sensitive spot. Oh crap, I just got achievement for shooting someone's willy off. That's what I was kind of waiting for. I think it was the explosive which he tried to throw at me. There's quite a lot of things which I can throw around as a explosive projectile. I took quite a lot of damage, actually. Interesting. Really, out of the entire chop shop where probably every vehicle is stolen, the purse is what really is the problem. Oh wow, I just found like a secret. I did not discover this before. Well, I did like consider like scanning through it. I just did not consider like ramming through it. So that's fun. Maybe that's gonna count as a secret. I'm not sure how the explosion was able to transfer below. Someone threw an explosive and I just gave that guy a horrible bathroom experience. Engineering level 6 is required in order to crack open that sucker. Hold on, I can like literally grab this guy? Vitality level 2 required, and if we crack open this, there goes the 6000 SUX. I just absolutely hate that intake. It just looks so freaking weird. So there goes our stolen vehicle. And now I have to hope that when I exit this garage, the game won't crash on me. So let's make it out of here. Fingers crossed.
I can't believe you've actually done it! Do you think I could take that car back to the owner and say I'm sorry? Maybe she won't press charges.
This car is now in police custody.
Oh, please, I could really use a helping hand right now. Otherwise, I'm back in juvie.
Proceeding to secure the perimeter. Keys are in the ignition.
Thank you so much! I promise I won't mess this up.
I let the kid try to fix his problem. Now we have more points. So I can go into the skill tree and we can do either the armor or I can do stuns nearby enemies. Let's go with this one. And so we can still do surf and protect. So violations, there's supposed to be like 6 of them. Not really sure if I'll be able to find them on the map. I'll just probably have to run through this, but yeah, if I find those violations, that can be like it for this one, and on the next one we're gonna try to continue just to see what's up. I think this is the laundromat. I would not keep those doors open because I would not want someone to just suddenly enter my shop from another point of entry and cause problems. There seems to be something happening over there.
Saw you on the TV. Come here. I haven't congratulated you yet. Here's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
Let's go with this one.
When it comes to cleaning criminal scum from the city, I'm even better live. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I'd bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
We can go look around. Okay, so we can highlight the clues, huh? Tire tracks.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
Anything here? Man, this is a nice setup you have here. Put a tarp over and you have even roof.
Yeah, probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
Man, that's a nasty gash to the face.
Somebody dumped her a few feet from here. The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged. That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Trying to see if we get any other indication.
Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer.
Okay. Let's go talk to the gentleman.
Oh, I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Okay, tell me about the aliens.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with and years later develop serious diseases from.
Why do you think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
Okay.
I will verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time. Now, the set.
Oh, we can go investigate the set, see what's up. Maybe I'll come across more violations along the way. Not sure. Really don't know where to look for them. But the more of these side things you do, the more experience you of course obtain. More you can level up Robocop.
And she takes off her top and says,
"Hey, this is a private conversation."
And somehow we can even climb up the ladder.
You see that guy down there? He's an asshole.
Not really that specific, buddy, but okay. Found the stolen property.
at least it ain't raining.
Where can I find these violations? I think we're back at the place where I actually arrived with. No, that's a different one.
It's getting colder. Now we don't have anything for the fire.
Well, come on,
How was
Robo.
I supposed to know someone would steal our old tires?
I would not want to sleep up here. You're exposed completely to the elements. The guy under that bridge over there had it quite nicely set up. It's like entry to some shop. Now this is our course. This is where we arrived to.
Please keep the noise down. You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
Good evening. Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
The music is too loud. My sound sensor measures 126 decibels. You are damaging your ears as we speak.
Oh, man, don't talk to me like that. I don't understand numbers.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
Thanks, officer.
Oh, nice little shop. Got your ice creams, potato chips, sodas, milk, booze, cat food. More graffiti? Please don't tell me it's done by the same knucklehead. It's the same words, and there's also something highlighted over there and over there. I'm gonna investigate.
Help! Help! This rascal was trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just wrecked your life savings? Tough shit, stinker.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen can be classified as a crime. Lesson for the future. To save yourself the trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all up.
Hey, you tell him, Robot Man!
What a fucking joke!
Something highlighted over there. I'm not even sure if this is like adding up to the... I'm still at 3 out of 6. Is he like throwing stuff into the water? What is that? Evidence? Oh, god damn it. The hell are you doing?
Littering is prohibited.
What was I supposed to do? I've missed the garbage collection and we had fish on Friday. You have no idea how much it reeks.
You violated the law.
Oh, man. So I pay the city for not removing my garbage and now I have to pay for removing it myself? That's ridiculous.
The moral is, stay away from fishy activity.
Yeah, sorry, dude. This is why I'm telling you I'm a terrible cop. I get it. You can, like, not manage to take out your trash. Shit happens. Totally understand. But,
Mike was driving and we heard what we thought was a blown tire, but it was just a gunshot.
One that likes swimming in oil surely must be swimming in money.
okay. 5 out of 6. Almost done. I was up there. I know I'm running away from the station or the studio. This is where we actually came in through.
Ask me for money.
How the hell did I not see those violations before? These two are not suspicious at all in front of the mega store. Can this be violation? This is possible prostitution.
Hey, I'll learn less if you hang around here.
Yep. Is that not crime in here?
Hey, Robo, can you help me out here? Be a man, pig. Why make such a big deal?
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals Nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts.
I don't know any dealer.
You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy Nuke, or you appreciate a discount.
Don't take it out on me, because the guy broke your nose?
As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Do not worry. According to my directives, there are several ways to convince him to cooperate.
I ain't gonna let it reprogram my brain. We can talk, but don't let it drill into my head, okay? The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number.
Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect Nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
That's another objective, but I want to first deal with the studio stuff. Maybe this is the violation number 6. But I'm not sure. There's this payphone. When in Rome. Out of order.
So, something interesting in that barrel? My sandwich fell in.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I wouldn't know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
I only carry out the request of justice.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there, but look for something on Jenkins, too.
Does this match the tire tracks? Sunblock 5000. Yeah, something similar was in the commercial of the movies. Computer.
I am looking for...
Look, I'm busy. But you know what? I like your paint job. It would look nice on my new car. Can you leave me your card or something?
That was not helpful. Area of investigation. I am in the area of investigation, no? What else am I missing? Yeah. A worried says I'll handle everything, but you must know the crew is afraid of working nighttime. Some numbers. Additional van on-site team. Sorry to hear you encounter difficulties working with Jerry. Please excuse him. He's in a bad mood, you know. Sensitive artist he is. Unfortunately, I've been his agent for long enough to know what would help. Company of a nice, beautiful girl. Don't worry, I'll arrange everything myself. Just charge it to client's account. Did he kill that girl? Is he all blue from the paint job because his balls are still blue?
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
The perpetrator was someone with skin that seemed to be covered with sunblock. I saw the storyboard. You fit the description.
Nice try, but I won't even touch that toxic goo. I've got it in the contract. I use body doubles for all the shots where I'm supposedly covered with it. Wait, that bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about him, pal.
I kind of regret not going with the psychology.
I spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock, and none of the professional understudies wanted to do it either. They all say it's toxic. So I had no choice. Jenkins brought a guy and said he could do the job.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
Show me the footage.
Check the camera footage.
Is that again on the computer? Where's the camera footage?
Who are you, pal?
Your agent sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take
it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either. You mentioned something about special services.
Only the best in Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
Yeah. Psychology, if possible.
Your understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Withholding information about illegal activity is also a crime.
Ha! If that's the case, I wouldn't be the only criminal in this goddamn business. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
Okay. Well, let's go find the guy at the gas station. I want to solve at least one thing, and then on the next episode we can start dealing with the other stuff. But so far, these are your regular fetch quests. Kind of makes you wonder if the first person who ever developed RPG games ever worked as a cop, because one clue leads you to another clue, leads you to another clue, and that's how a lot of these missions feel in lots of video games.
Who's there? You have to help me, man. This shit is burning my skin.
I think that's a different guy.
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent. I swear.
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it. Jenkins killed her. Jerry Jenkins, the guy from TV. You have to believe me.
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free. He's the one who killed Casey. They met here yesterday.
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
I arranged the meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened. When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it.
Why would Jenkins be meeting a prostitute here when there is a motel across the street?
His agent got a hold of me and told me that the guy values his privacy. The money was good, and I was able to provide him with a discreet option.
And Jenkins was happy with the arrangement.
He was bitching at first, but when he saw Casey, he stopped being so picky.
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head. At least I think I did.
Why did you not go to the police?
What would I say? That a famous celebrity killed a street prostitute in the back of my gas station? That's a bit much even for this city.
Dumping that woman's body in a dumpster seemed like a better idea to you?
It's not my fault that people would rather believe a guy from TV over me.
I will verify your version of events, but you will still suffer the consequences of the actions you have taken.
Hurry up, please! It burns!
Think that's the same van? Camera. Okay, glasses. Some sort of stain. And a hammer. And this is, yikes, like really creepy. Plus this camera is not that well hidden. I hope I won't have to black this out. Oh shit. Yeah, he's going to jail. I'm only a doctor. I cannot help you feel the issues. The price of palliative care went up in everyone, not just for your mother. Still, for the money you are paying, you're no one getting as professional care as her. Okay, so maybe we know why they tried to blackmail the celebrity. Dipshit.
So, did you find anything?
According to the evidence, Jenkins is guilty of the murder of Casey Carmel.
I told you!
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Okay, let's go arrest a celebrity. The hell is that red smoke? Like, this is... If this would be SUX 6000, this Corvette, I would be much happier with it. I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume the actor is
We're in the middle
gone.
of a shot.
This cannot wait.
They say that 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone layer.
I have a solution for you if you are looking for some protection against that California sunshine.
The hell?
A stay in Detroit prison. Jerry Jenkins, you are under arrest for the murder of Casey Carmel.
I seen you on TV. You're glitching again. Ah, it hurts. For fuck's sake, it hurts.
Okay, and so that's gonna be it for the episode. I really do hope you did enjoy it, and hopefully we'll be able to continue this. I, of course, want to finish Alone in the Dark. I don't have really that many franchises going on right now. I guess I'll finish off the games which I'm currently covering, and once that is done, I'll try to go back to not publishing playthroughs and rather try to work on either 100 Days in Video Games or the comparison series, for which I recently did the comparison of Death Must Die and the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. So you can go check that out. The links to everything are in the video's description. And if you want to know what the channel is up to, you know what to do. Hit the notification bell. I'm going to wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I'll see you all at the next one. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the comments or in the future uploads. Bye bye.